Good morning, family. This is your girl Renee from Renee's Garden Adventure. And today is going to be a busy day because today is onion planting day. Yep, this is the day I'm going to get those onions in that I ordered from Dixondale Farms and the onions that I've been growing up on my grow table upstairs. So I need to be fueled up, get my coffee in me, and then we are going to cook. I'm going to show you what my breakfast is going to be. And then after breakfast, then I'm going to show you the onions, how I got them all hydrated in these bowls. And then we are going outside and we are going to get these onions planted into those raised beds. Are you ready? So let's get to cooking. I'm going to cook my breakfast and I'm just going to put some music behind it so you guys can see what I'm having. And then I'll come back and then we will discuss some more about these onions, child. These onions are no joke, and I have 2 bowls of onions that I've got to get in the ground today because we're supposed to be getting some rain later on today. You see your girl got her hair all slicked back, put it in my little clip in the back because your girl means business today. So let's get it. First thing, let's get this breakfast rolling. All right, gotta eat. You gotta fuel your body before you can get out there and put in the work. So come on, let's get this breakfast cooked and then I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, let me show you my breakfast, what I put all together. This is what your girl is having for breakfast. I have my vegetable omelet. I have my turkey sausage. I have my bowl of my pineapple, a little bit of watermelon, and some grapes. And you guys saw me pouring my cup of Java. You know you can't start your day without some good old coffee. So let's cut into this omelet and let's see how it tastes. And I got it on my little pumpkin plate here. And I put some kale in it that I grew in the garden. You saw I put mushrooms. I put some zucchini in here, some cheese. It's going to taste delicious. Here, I should show you, right? All right. So let's taste this vegetable omelet. Your bite first. Look at all that cheese. And all that Swiss chard in there. And you got those zucchini. And squash. I put some squash in there too. I gotta get fueled up for this day because it's like I said, it's gonna be a busy, busy day. Then I got a piece of my turkey sausage. You gotta have some of your coffee. Nothing makes a breakfast taste so beautiful than a good cup of joe. And then I always like to have like some fruit or something with my breakfast. So this is some pineapple. We got some a little bit of watermelon. And of course, I have to get a grape. All right, you guys. So let me finish eating my breakfast, and then we are going to be heading outside and getting these onions planted. Oh, let me show you with these onions real quick. See, I've got them in these bowls, and they've been hydrating in some water. So I have the white and yellow, and then on that bowl over there, I have my red onions. The girl ain't playing when it comes to getting them onions out in the red garden. Yep, I'm ready to go. So let's get it. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Let me finish eating my breakfast, and then we're gonna be outside. All right, come along with me. Hey guys, I just wanted to show you the onions that were up on my grow station, and I brought them down to downstairs so I could show you how they're looking. That's the Texas grano onions. They're really big, and then I have this one right here that's really big and strong, and then I have this one. They all look pretty good. They're all strong. This one is like long ones. It's like a big long one right here, but they look pretty good. So I'm going to take these outside and I'm going to plant them out. And then I have some more winter choy here and another winter choy right here. But I wanted to show you my garden pea plants that I had growing up there too. I have 3 of them. So I don't know if I'm going to put these in a pot, put them on my windowsill and see how they do, because I know these things get really, really big. Or I may plant 2 outside and then keep 1 in the house. So I just wanted to let you see that your girl onions that I was growing upstairs are ready to go outside with these onions, ones that I showed you before. See, they were yellow and white, and then the red ones that I'm going to put out today. All right, so let me get my boots and stuff on, and let's get these things outside so we can get them planted in the garden. All right, guys, we have finally made it outside, and I'm going to remove that one netting because I have some new netting that I need to put on this garden bed. So let's go ahead and get rid of this. So this is the good one. This is the one that I need to replace because this one was out here last season. So we're going to get rid of this old one. Here, the dogs out here, they have some problems with something. They're not liking something. Sorry if I'm in the way of the camera. So this is old netting. See, I'm gonna get that part off of there. See, doesn't look too bad. Gonna get because that's where I'm gonna put my onions. Remember, we came out here and we cleaned out this space, and this is where I had decided that this is where my onions was going. So let's go ahead and get rid of the rest of this netting off of here. I'm gonna put these clamps where I can remember where they go. Sometimes when you got gloves on, sometimes you just can't do what you need to do. This is some old netting. So this is the good one over here. So we're going to keep that one out the way. And we're going to get rid of this one. Because I got new. Come on. See, it's so easy that it just falls apart. Because it's been out here for a while now. And it's letting me know, Renee, I did my best. So now it's time to give up. Give up, give up. So this is that netting. Them dogs are going at it. Y'all hear it? See? Maybe I can use this netting to put over my garlic. So I'm going to keep this and we're going to put that over my garlic. So I'm just going to throw it because I think it'll be good enough just for it to lay flat because it didn't have a, you know, it doesn't need a whole lot of, boy, them dogs are going at it. All right, so let me go get my all my few amendments and bring my onions over here and let's get this planted. Okay, so I have these three onions right here and I'm going to show you how to plant them out again. Remember, because I put them in and you only want to put them up to this part, the top. So they'll be able to bulb out. So I've gave it enough room. So this whole circle right here, it'll be able to bulb out. This one be like this big and this one this big. So I'm going to do the same thing over on this side. I'm going to make sure I give my onions enough room to where they can get big. Because that's the whole point of planting onions. You want to be able to get big. And I'm not going to put the soil around them too tight because when they start growing, I want to make sure that they have, they're not too tight in there. And I don't know if these are the yellow or the white. I'm just sticking them in here because remember we talked about it, how I was saying that I couldn't distinguish if they were yellow or white. But hey, I'm putting them in here. So we'll know what they are when they start growing. All right, guys. So I've already amended the soil with the potash. This again. So in case you guys want to use this for your onions or your potatoes, this is what you need to look for. And I got this off of Amazon. It's not cheap now. I'm not going to tell you everything that I put in my garden is a reasonable price because it's not. Because, child, all the prices have gone up and they're very, very expensive now. You guys know that. You guys been in the stores. That's why I'm trying to only buy the most important stuff like that potash from the store. Because if I have like a fireplace, child. I'll be putting that wood ash out of here, but I don't have a fireplace, and I don't know anybody that does. So you got to do what you got to do to get that food flowing and growing for your family. All right, let me finish getting these onions in, and then I'll be back when I get this bed done. All right, you guys, so I've got all my onions in. Some of them, all of that bed is white. So this is what I found at Walmart when I went there because I wanted to find some more netting, and they don't have them on the bolts anymore. They have them in these little packages. Now, this is 3-yard fabric tulle, and this one is, I think I got this for like $3. I should say $4 because they seem like they charged me like $1 a yard. So this is what I'm going to put over the top of that garden bed. So let's crack this bad boy open and let's see how we can get this on here. I don't know if this is going to be as thick as the other one, but hey, when you're looking for something, you just got to take what you can find. So hopefully this is not too thin to where, Mr. Tails won't be out here trying to mess it up. What if they cut it in 1 yard, or it's just one big piece? All right, so you guys can see this. So I'm just going to drape this over one side. Find where it opens. Oh, it opens this way. So we're just going to drape this over here. I'm going to drape it, and I'm going to go and clip it on that back side first. So we'll clip it down first. And I can tell already this is not as thick as the other one, but hey, we're just going to hope and pray that this will be thick enough to keep the critters out for this winter. And then when I go to Michael's, I'll see if they have some thicker tulle. So let's go ahead and get this in here. So I'm just going to clamp it down using these clamps here, just so I can get it together. Because my mission is I just need to keep the animals out of here. Yeah. Just keep them out of here until I need a clamp here. At least want to get it cut so it will look right. No Tails is over here probably patiently waiting to see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut this part, because this is the part that I don't need. All right. So we're just going to take a cut on this part. And I don't want to cut the other part because I got another piece of tulle underneath. So I'm going to just hold this part up and just cut this part all the way to the end. And whatever scraps I have, trust and believe, these scraps will not go to waste. Because I need all the protection I can get when I'm out here in this garden with these animals. So we're going to put that part right there. All right, now let's get the rest of it done. Let me see. Yep, I'm working on it. So let me get this together, and then I'll be right back and show you the finished product. All right, you guys, so all my onions in this bed has been put in. I have the new netting on it, so that's good. So I feel confident about hopefully this will hold through the winter. And then, like I said, in the spring and summer, I'll be looking for some more tulle and I'll stick it on there. But hey, that one bed is done and it's looking good. So let's move on to the two planters that I have on the deck. And let's get the rest of these onions in. Come on, we're pushing hard today. All right, guys, so I'm going to put some more of this in those planters, mix it in, and then we're going to put some onions in there. Call it a day. Trying to get them all in here today, because I want to be able to mark this off of my list. Put some on this one. Some over here. All right. So I got a lot of onions to get in here. All right, where is my trowel? I usually have trowels like all over this garden. So let's go over here and I'll just grab this one. I'll grab this one. All right. I'm not going to make you guys watch me do all these onions. Here's my trowel right here. Boy, I tell you. I'm not going to make you guys watch me do all this. I'm just going to let you see me plant this one, and then I'll go plant up the other ones, and then I'll show you when I am done. All right. Let's put some of these little baby red ones in here, because these are the ones that, these little red ones, let's stick those in there. Now these I can plant a little close because they're small. And I know it's going to take them a while to get big, so we're going to stick these bad boys in here and call it a day. But let them have enough room to still be able to bulb up. Bulb up, baby. Grow, grow, grow. And I'm just like pushing them in here. Pushing them down and pinching them so they'll be able to grow. So I'm going to make that whole planter red. So I'll know. These are the red ones. And these stems, I'm just going to rotate them around so they won't be growing and getting in the way of the other onions. See? All right, so I'm going to finish that, and then when I'm done, I'll come back and I'll show you. All right, guys, so I have those onions planted in that planter. Those are my red. I got some red ones over here in this planter. And then I put some over here because as I was out here working, Tails was out here eyeballing me. So I put some of the onions that I grew in the house right there, 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 there in that planter, because then they'll be protected with that netting. All right, guys. Well, I am gonna have like 6 more of the whites to plant. You guys don't want to see that because you've been out here with me all day planting these onions. So I'm just going to cover these up, and then I am going to be done for the day. So I hope you enjoyed this video, hanging out with me in my garden. And I always, always, always try to encourage you guys to get out there and grow some food for your family and your friends. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. Have a blessed day. And Miss Renee will see you in the next video. Grow, grow, grow. Come on, onions. Grow, baby, grow.